What's going on today, everybody? It's Jeremiah here with Aquatics and Exotics, and welcome. Today I think we're going to talk a little bit about this tank behind me. It's my 75-gallon peacock tank. So let's get into it. As I was saying, this is my 75-gallon peacock African cichlid tank. These are some of the most colorful fish that I have. They are pretty aggressive eaters, but still kind of shy. I just moved them into this 75-gallon. I had about 4 or 5 of them in a 55, and then the smaller yellow one you're seeing there, and then the dragon bloods, the dark red ones, I had those quarantining, and when they came out of quarantine, I wanted to combine them all into this new 75, but wouldn't you know, they actually had babies. Let's see if we can't get a little shot of these little guys here. I don't know if we'll be able to find them with all this glare we got going on. Oh, there it is, barely see them right there. There's 3 little guys. But anyways, so I had to scoop those out and put them in their own little tank. Hopefully they survive. Not sure what kind they are. That yellow one, then that black one down there, which I think is a female, and then the 2 dragon bloods were in the quarantine tank. So this is, like I said, a 75 gallon. It's a 4-foot wide tank made by Ocleon. DIY 2x4 stand. Cereal rocks in the back, and then black aquarium sand. Also just have some pots in there and a lot of fake plants. I wasn't going to put any fake plants in there, but they already had babies, and if any of them have babies again, I want to give them at least a small chance to survive. Got all these, but also I have some African water ferns in there, live plants. And as with all, well, vast majority of my tanks, I have live plants growing on top. Pothos or pothos, however you want to pronounce it. We got another one growing out of the little baby tank here. So as far as the equipment, another thing you'll notice about the tanks is it's all pretty much cheaper or economical solutions, except for the Oscar tank. We got FX6 at that. But I caught a deal on these Penplex Cascade 300 hang on the back filters. They're normally like 40 bucks. I think I got them around Christmas time on sale. For the pair was 50 bucks. 300 gallons per hour. I use them for polishing the water. This guy is a Temu overhead sump. So what it does is I got pump internal, pumps out, hits the filter floss, and then this whole thing is just packed with biological media and mechanical filtration media. This top section is that fine filter floss, sponge, and pot scrubbies. And then the second one is a bunch of pot scrubbies and lava rocks, and the bottom one is filled up with lava rock. So there is a substantial amount of biological and mechanical filtration in that Temu special. Shout out to King of DIY. He's the one who I first set him seeing it up, and had to get new. I have a couple. Also, cheapy Vivo Sun, I think 550 or maybe 800 gallon per hour pump for that Temu filter. Got a 400 gallon per hour wave maker running, and then 2 internal filters. Got a little one and a big one. They're each rated for, well, the small one's rated for like 40 gallons. The big one's rated for 125 gallon. It has a UV light in there, sterilizer. So the tank stays pretty clean, pristine. Haven't had any issues. The live plants do keep the nitrates down for the most part. We still have to do fairly regular water changes. Let me shut this light off. A little less glare. So I think these are some of my favorite cichlids, African cichlid. The Sunshine Peacock and the Dragon Blood Peacock. Also the OB Peacocks. I got all these fish from my local fish store. They were all just assorted peacocks. I did my best to try and pick out males, but when they're that itty bitty, that's hard to do. I did pick the OBs, the Dragon Bloods, and the Sunshine right, but I think I actually got a Sunshine female in there and then another female that I thought was going to be a blue peacock. And another reason why I had to combine them into another tank is that I had another peacock that ended up getting these weird lump. I think it's lymphocystis something on its lip. So I have a UV sterilizer running. This is a 55. She's in there by herself. I think it's a female, but hopefully those will go away, but I highly doubt it. What's probably gonna happen is she's probably just gonna be quarantined and try to give it a comfortable life as possible, and might have to put her into a smaller tank, maybe a 40 or one of the 20s or 30s I got lying around. But I'd like to do a Planet Angelfish aquarium on this 55 though. So I think these guys are getting pretty hungry here. Usually I feed them extreme cichlid pellets along with a pinch of Seachem cichlid flakes from time to time. Now that they've gotten a little bit bigger, they pretty much just eat the extreme pellets. But today, since I got you guys, I am gonna dump a couple cubes of this brine shrimp in there, and we're gonna sit back and see how it plays out. So here's our cubes. They should be thoroughly defrosted. Yep. Let's see how long it takes for them to start. There we go. Right by that, this one right there I believe is a female Sunshine, and that black one, that is probably a female too. Either that or there's an albino Dragon Blood around here somewhere that might be a female. I'm not sure. But there is only that goldfish, the blackfish, and the two Dragon Blood peacocks that were in that quarantine tank and wound up with babies. Okay, I did good with that. Let's give them the rest of this. There's that albino Dragon Blood over there. There she is. I don't know. I think that's a boy. That was another one I guessed on. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure that's a gold or a saffron peacock. Well guys, I think we're just gonna watch these fish eat a little bit. All you fish owners know there's nothing more fun than feeding your fish. They're probably like, what are you doing sitting here watching us? You never sit this close and watch us. Man, I wish I would have zoomed in a touch before, man. That picture quality is so much better. I apologize. Okay, everybody. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please, please, please subscribe if you're not already, and we will catch you on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Got her zoomed in real good for you guys. These are the babies I was talking about. Just want to give you a little bit closer up. Next time I'll clean the glass out a little bit for you guys.